think that's how he came to pick me. So he's going to be the one that would be doing my interview, I guess. Let's see, Service kilometer US.
All right.
You know.
So I know your situation already, so I'm trying to get you out the way as soon as possible. So I'm gonna conduct your interview. I'm gonna ask you a few questions, and depending on how you answer your questions, we will, pretty much see if PD is right for you. So, first and foremost, why do you want to become a police officer?
I want to become a police officer so I can help keep the city safe and so
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
I want to become a police officer because I want to help keep the city safe and sound.
Awesome, awesome. All right. Um, what are your strengths? What strengths do you feel like you bring to the police department? In other words, why do you feel like the force is good for you?
I feel like okay, reasons would be because first off, I would say I'm a good shooter, but I don't kill for no reason. I like to follow the rules and I like to help get the bad guys. So I feel like PD would be the best fit to help enforce that and also help enforce the law. Can they please do?
Awesome, awesome. I'm gonna give you a little scenario. Let me know what you would do in that situation. So let's say you're out with your partner and your partner is doing something that you know clearly goes against PD policies. What do you do in that situation? How do you deal with that?
So if I'm out with my partner in a public place and I notice he's doing something that I shouldn't be doing, as a PD officer, first off, I need to have my body cam on 24/7, especially when I'm outside the PD. So I would instead of putting it in the public chat, I would radio in and let him know this is against the rules and he needs to get back in form, and just in case if it wasn't done intentionally, I would first confirm and let him know what he's doing is not right and all that stuff. And hopefully, if he listens and stop, then that would be it. But if he doesn't, then I'll have to radio and see if I can mention it to my higher ups if they can help come handle the situation.
Okay. Um, Great answer, except one thing. You definitely want to report that, even though you're correcting, holding that officer accountable. You definitely want to like follow chain of commands and let your supervisor know because that's important. You're not able to give any disciplinary actions. So yeah, like even if you have your body cam on, as soon as you get back to the station, you want to let the supervisor know, and then your supervisor is gonna ask you for your body cam. But like, don't wait until you submit the body cam. Upload it and then tell us. You want to tell us immediately when you get back. But still, great answer.
Uh, can we move to the next question, please?
So, tell me about a situation where you had to resolve a conflict.
What type of conflict are we talking about, sir?
Any conflict.
So let's say I'm driving around the city and I notice there's a gang violence or there's some gangs having fights and all that stuff. So what I do is first off I try to take cover and I call the radio if it's maybe one person or two. I try to go there want them to stop as a law enforcement agency. If they refuse to stop, then I do the countdown thing and then I cuff them I read them their rules, I read them their rights and tell them they can get a lawyer and all the stuff. And but if it is more than one person, let's say there's a lot of them, it's like riot or something. I take cover, I put it on the radio, request for backup, and get the team to help me have it under control.
Awesome. So you pretty much answered it. What would you do? But my question was, but what I wanted you to tell me was a situation where you resolved like a conflict. So an example, it could be something like one time my brother and sister was fighting inside the room and I came in and I stopped them from fighting. I split them up and I spoke to them individually. Like give me an example of how um you know resolve the conflict.
Oh, okay. So, do you still want me to answer the question? I'm good on that.
Yeah, I want you to uh tell me.
Okay. So, in a scenario whereby there's a conflict, I would go to the two parties trying to get in between them. Or try to ask the issue. So, let's say for an example, it's about money and it's not much. I could just settle it, pay the bills just to make peace. And let's say it is other reasons, I would talk yeah, that's what I'm my okay. All right, so I think something had happened in the past quite some time. I think it was around this area. They were actually, I think they were both boyfriends and girlfriends. They were having some issue within the PD environment, and where the man was eating the lady with the PD vehicle. So what I did was I went up I walked up to the man and asked what was going on, and he was like, oh, she's doing that, she's stealing, bro. But they were both officers. So I had to go talk to the lady, and she was like, it's just math for nothing and all that. So I went up to the chief office to look for my direct higher up, and I called the higher up to come down. And I think the male officer was cuffed because he was my higher up, so I couldn't punish him myself. But if it was a junior colleague, I would have maybe probably cuff him, take him out of there to resolve the issue, and go on him and report it to my higher up for proper punishment. Ah, God. Therefore,
All right. Yeah, I didn't really like how you answered that question. I'm not gonna lie. I think there's still a little confusion, but I'm still gonna let you do because I do think that you demonstrate some great qualities. So just follow me.
ah, yeah, we go
So
again.
become. Did anyone
Talking
hear
to
what
you,
he just
Jade.
said? I didn't hear him.
No,
Hey, we're in the.
it was so
Why are
quiet.
they bringing me back to this room again now, guy?
All right.
I,
Welcome.
I said, hello, do you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
I said, we have been here waiting since they are just picking out new member that just came in.
It's a random. It's not who came in first or who came in last. It's random. So just be